It's Transparent Julie on Taste, and I have the future of hip hop with me, Jack Harlow.
I like that title. Thank you
You're welcome.
for
You
having
wear
me.
it very nicely, by the way.
Appreciate that.
You're a Pisces and I'm a Capricorn, so we're like basically a match made in heaven. So you know it's good vibes.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You have to look it up.
I'm glad to know.
The pattern app.
Okay.
Then me and you have a lot in common, more than you may think.
Tell me.
I know that your family owned the business, right?
Yes.
My family as well. Do you ever feel pressured of this, like staying in the family business and just not, let's say, as a
Wow.
instead of like, let's say, pursuing your artistic career?
Wow. Never been asked that. That's a great question.
Thank you.
Well, I used to work at my family's business. So I put in some hours, but I knew I wanted to do this. I didn't feel no pressure. And I didn't receive any pressure, so I was all right. They were like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. They wanted me to go to college, but wanted to do this.
What you said in your song was a bad investment, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I know also, like, your style has definitely progressed since, like, let's say, Confetti.
Wow.
Even before that, 18.
Wow.
But let's say from Confetti with producing with Jetson and now the Roaring Twenties. What can you say about your artist development and your style?
I think the main thing that changed is when I was younger, I was really trying to write for myself and show people how different I was and how much I could rap and like, look, this is what I am. And I think what I learned is I wanted to perform in front of crowds and write lyrics that people would sing back to me. And so I started writing in a style that I think was more universal and could appeal to more people as opposed to just getting my shit off and showing how it was like, I didn't want to sacrifice who I was, but let me make something that a room full of people could sing back to me or a club full of people would want to yell. You know what I mean? It wasn't just about me, it was about making the world sing a song. So that's probably the biggest difference in my writing style now is I write songs that appeal to more than just myself.
That's super interesting that you say that, because I feel like at one point you had a certain type of audience that was into like the melodic side of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like now you're transitioning to more of a, what do you say, is a club scene or more of a hype scene?
I don't know if you could put it into a scene. One thing I always try to get off is just my versatility because I'm into those melodies, but I'm also into rapping, so I think the fans that really appreciate me are the ones that are like, I like both sides.
Yeah.
Because there's always going to be some people that are like, I like when he raps. And then there's some people like, there's a lot of girls that really don't want to hear all that rapping and they want to hear the more melodic stuff. But
Yeah.
I have a big group that be at my shows that are rapping with me and singing with me, so.
Yeah. I feel like you can see the range in Confetti. Like,
Definitely.
you definitely can see the range in that. But
Thank you.
for your new project, can we experience that range?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
What should we be?
It's almost, it's like the range, but even better.
Wow.
There's a lot of melody, there's a lot of raps, but it's like a perfect blend, so I'm excited about it.
When you talk about like your music and its progression and just kind of like the highs and lows of life, how has that affected your music? Now I feel like we've watched you grow, like within age as well, within like wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, experiences write the best music. I write the worst songs when I go in the studio and I'm like, let me just write a song to write a song. When I'm in there and I'm upset about something or I'm excited about something and I really feel good, that's when the best stuff comes out because it's driven by real emotion as opposed to, let me record to record. That's always uninspired.
So how do you push through those lows?
I mean, music's a good way to do it. I don't even know if I can push through them, you just endure them, but music is gonna produce some good songs. Like your best songs a lot of times come from those lows or anger or just more negative emotions because that's what a huge chunk of the world is feeling all the time. A lot of people are unhappy, so if you can narrate that for them, they feel a little less alone.
What sound has been like inspiring you now?
I've been listening to a lot of 70s music lately, which is kind of uncharacteristic for me, but I'm trying to just, I'm trying to just go outside the box, inspire myself, so. A lot of like Hall & Oates, Fleetwood Mac, like some of the melodic stuff from the 70s, and the songwriting, like they would write about stories. They would talk about things, and that makes me want to write, so it's just inspiring, period.
So when you win a Grammy, will you come back to my show?
Yeah. I'll bring it with me.
All right, thank you. I'm super humbled.
Yeah.
And now you have it, Jack Harlow on Taste.
That was easy. Thanks.